Mary Scifres here for Mary Scifres Ministries. Have you been finding virtual worship not as energizing as it first was? Are you getting bored with yourself or just exhausted making it so hard? This month, I'm going to be preparing for you a number of videos to help you energize your virtual worship. But today, I have 3 tips to energize your virtual worship immediately. The first tip is play to your strengths. If you've been trying to please everyone and do it the same way you did it way back in March or April, let it go. Play to your strengths. Each of us has a different set of gifts and strengths that we bring to our ministry and our leadership. Some of you are great with children. One of our colleagues who is great with children, she prepares an individualized children's message each week that's just for the kids. She doesn't let anybody edit it into the full worship service. This is a 3-minute video that the kids can go and see their pastor talking directly to them. That's her special gift because working with children is her super strength. Another one of our friends is a contemplative. In the old days, being a contemplative didn't seem like a gift, but now he is able to host morning and evening prayer with his people on Zoom. People who would never have come to worship twice a day, 5 days a week, are happy to tune into Zoom for 10 or 12 minutes to simply go through a morning or a Vespers service with their pastor. And another one of our friends, kind of a would-be professor type, leads short daily lessons for his congregation on Facebook Live. But another one of our friends, she's a musician. She's never had the confidence to perform music live for her congregations, but on pre-recorded worship where she can rehearse ahead of time, she and her congregation are so enjoying her musicianship alongside the church musicians each week in pre-recorded worship. What's your super strength? Bring that to worship, bring that to your virtual leadership, and let some of the other tasks just fall away. Play to your strengths, and immediately your virtual experience of leading your church and worshiping with your church will have a new energy and enthusiasm for everyone. Secondly, simplify. I keep saying this, but I don't see it. Simplify, simplify, simplify. People are tired of being on their screens. They don't need you to lead a 60 to 75-minute worship service. When I started, we were live streaming in exactly the same way we had been live streaming to both a virtual and a live audience for years. We did the full 65 minutes with 3 anthems and 2 hymns and a 25-minute sermon. Oh, we were all exhausted. But this summer we started slimming it down. 1 or 2 solos, 1 or 2 hymns, a 10 to 12-minute message. Everyone has found it energizing both congregation and leadership. Simplify in the way that's right for your setting. If you need to simplify your production plan and get more help, do that. Line up volunteers or find a staff person to help you. Simplify to energize. And finally, get the resources you need. None of us have to be inventing these worship services alone. Our colleagues are out there doing amazing things each week. Learn from your colleagues, borrow, share sermons with each other to give yourself a vacation day, and get the resources you need from trusted experts like Mary Scifres Ministries. If you aren't already subscribing to Creative Worship Made Easy, check out Creative Worship Made Easy today. You can visit Mary Scifres Ministries to learn a little bit more about what's available. But there you'll find sermon starters, words for worship, and creative, innovative worship ideas each week to go with a theme that's already prepared for you and an overarching theme for the whole season. Whether it's that resource or other favorite resources, or just the videos and podcasts of colleagues, get the resources you need to energize and inspire your virtual worship. Most importantly, play to your strengths. While you're simplifying and exploring resources, let all of that be a part of your super strength, for you are gifted for this time. Who knows if you weren't called for such a time as this, to be the pastor, to be the musician, to be the leader that your congregation needs, uniquely gifted for your setting in this unique and wondrous time. I'm Mary Scifres for Mary Scifres Ministries. As always, visit us at maryscifres.com and get in touch if you need more ideas to energize your virtual worship and leadership in this challenging time.